In the 16th century, one man elevated the Ottoman Empire to its greatest height, Suleiman the Magnificent, but behind him stood brilliant minds whose wisdom shaped a golden age. This is the story of a sultan, his viziers, and the empire they built together. Born in 1494 in Trabzon, a province on the Black Sea coast, young Suleiman was destined for greatness. He wasn't just a prince. He was a scholar, educated in history, literature, governance, and military strategy at the Topkapi Palace School in Istanbul. In 1520, following the death of his father, Selim I, Suleiman ascended the throne. His vision was clear and ambitious: to expand the empire and reform its laws, creating a legacy that would last for centuries. Almost immediately, Suleiman began his military campaigns. In 1521, the formidable fortress of Belgrade fell, opening the gateway to Central Europe. A year later, he conquered the island of Rhodes, securing Ottoman control over the eastern Mediterranean. But his most famous victory came in 1526 at the Battle of Mohacs, where he crushed the Kingdom of Hungary. This victory pushed Ottoman influence deep into the heart of Europe, terrifying the Habsburgs and cementing Suleiman's reputation as a masterful commander. Under his rule, the Ottoman Empire grew to become the largest and wealthiest empire of its time, stretching across 3 continents. But Suleiman wasn't just a conqueror. In his own lands, he was known as Kanuni, the Lawgiver. He understood that a vast empire needed more than just a strong army. It needed justice and order. Suleiman commissioned a complete reorganization of the empire's legal system, carefully balancing traditional Islamic Sharia law with new secular codes known as Kanuni. These laws addressed everything from criminal justice to land ownership and taxation, bringing fairness and stability to the diverse provinces under his rule. His legal reforms became the backbone of the Ottoman state for centuries. Suleiman's reign also ushered in an unparalleled golden age of culture, art, and architecture. He was a generous patron of the arts, and under his sponsorship, Istanbul transformed into the cultural center of the Islamic world. The city flourished with stunning new mosques, bridges, aqueducts, and palaces. This architectural revolution was led by the legendary Mimar Sinan, the chief imperial architect. Sinan designed over 300 major structures, including the magnificent Süleymaniye Mosque, an architectural masterpiece that still dominates Istanbul's skyline today. Poetry, calligraphy, and miniature painting also reached their zenith, with Suleiman himself being an accomplished poet writing under the pen name Muhibi. Suleiman's success wasn't his alone. He was a shrewd judge of talent and surrounded himself with exceptionally capable Grand Viziers who helped him run the massive empire. His closest friend and first Grand Vizier, Pargalı Ibrahim Pasha, was a diplomatic genius who expertly navigated relations with European powers. After him came Rüstem Pasha, a master administrator whose economic reforms filled the state treasury and strengthened central authority. And then there was Sokollu Mehmed Pasha, a visionary who continued to lead the empire even after Suleiman's death, overseeing ambitious engineering projects like a proposed canal connecting the Danube and Suez rivers. These men were the pillars that supported the Sultan's throne, managing the daily affairs of one of the world's most complex states. This administrative genius was backed by unstoppable military might. Suleiman reformed the elite Janissary Corps, turning them into one of the most disciplined and effective infantry units in the world. But his power extended beyond land. Under the command of the famed Admiral Barbarossa Hayreddin Pasha, the Ottoman navy dominated the Mediterranean Sea, clashing with the fleets of Spain and Venice. For a time, the Ottoman Empire was the unrivaled superpower of the 16th century. Its influence felt from the coast of North Africa to the gates of Vienna. Behind the public figure of the Sultan was a complex personal life. In a move that broke with centuries of tradition, Suleiman married Hürrem Sultan, also known as Roxolana, a woman from his harem. She became not just his wife, but a powerful political partner, wielding significant influence in palace affairs. Suleiman the Conqueror and Lawgiver was also a man of deep feeling, and his poetry often expressed his love for her. In 1566, at the age of 71, Suleiman died while on campaign during the siege of Shigutvar in Hungary. He left behind a powerful, wealthy, and culturally thriving empire that was the envy of the world. Suleiman the Magnificent was more than a conqueror. He was a builder of laws, culture, architecture, and empire. and through the minds of his Grand Viziers, the Ottoman Golden Age continues to echo across centuries. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more journeys into the minds that shaped our world.